Ladies and gentlemen, we back live with Ad 5. I'm still outside for the summer. Summer's almost over, but you know what? I love this vibe that I'm doing. I'll be back in the studio with Frances and Yonkers eventually, but I love this. I'm in my house. When people come, I have to cater to them and make them comfortable. And, you know, I just love this. I don't know how long I'm going to make it last. You know, we have to get the hoodies and jackets out eventually. But I got two special guests. And I know people always say that. But these are natural, full-bred Albanians. Am I lying?
No,
Nope.
you're not lying.
100% Albanian, right?
100%.
I've never,
100%.
and I want you to know, and Rrok didn't believe me. We got Rrok, we got Hana. We're gonna get into both their worlds, but first I want to talk about Albania, because I have no Albanian friends. I've never seen an I don't know.
Bullshit.
But I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't believe it.
I'm gonna tell. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys why
Okay. How long you live in the Bronx?
all my life. But I'm gonna tell you why.
That's impossible.
I grew up on the Hunts Point side. That's South Bronx. That's pretty like over there, like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
From what I hear, and when I ask you guys where were you born and raised, from Rob Salisa's interview, you guys are on that side of town. Morris Park, Allenton, the Italians and Albanians. So that's why I think the cultures. You guys didn't come to this side.
Yeah, we did.
I could be bugging.
You bugging.
So you break it down.
So
know,
when the
Vince.
Albanians came in the early 70s,
Okay.
it was the Grand Concourse,
Got it.
Valentine, Webster Avenue,
Yep.
184th Street.
Keep naming until
I keep going.
Until you say West Farm and Freeman, Hunts Point area, the
See,
sixth train.
she's
I
from
don't
out
know.
here, so she knows better than me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit more experienced than
Yeah.
both of you. I don't say older than both of you, but yeah, I'm older than both of you and more
Okay.
experienced.
Did you guys ever come to the Hunts Point section, South Bronx, Cypress?
Yes,
Brooklyn?
St. Nicholas and Talentine. Yes, that's where a lot
I know
of them were
Albanians
born.
from those parts
It's
that
no
you're
longer
mentioning,
there.
It says St. Nicholas and Valentine?
Talentine,
Oh,
Fordham Road, over the other
I
side
don't
where the
know.
old Jimmy's Bronx Cafe is.
maybe I just look at it as, you know what, that's a white guy. That's an
We
Italian.
probably just blended in.
blended in very well.
Yeah.
No, because the swag, y'all pick up the swag. That I will say. The Italians and the Albanians, y'all
I mean, people think I look Puerto Rican, so I just blend right in.
you fuck with it. Right? You blend right in.
I'm like, oh, it's all right. I fit in all worlds.
So you speak Albanian?
I speak Albanian 100%.
100%. Write it, read it.
Writing it is, I write it my way because we all speak in different dialects, but like reading it and stuff like that, yeah, I'm all good.
You speak it,
I
write it?
speak it fluently. I read it. I can't write it. I can write minimal,
Yeah.
Okay.
but I can read it.
So let's start with you first. Ladies first. Born and raised.
Yes.
Before we get into your beautiful business,
Thank you.
I was a client at about 4 or 5 months ago. It was amazing. So before we get into that, I just want to talk about your brought up seat. Wait. Are we doing shots?
I think we start with
Let's
a shot
do it,
first.
baby.
Keep in
All right,
mind,
let's
we
do it.
sip.
Yeah.
We have to
We
sip this.
sip. There's
And
no
Rrok, I will
downing.
let you handle this part because you told my girl the same thing. Why are we sipping and not Hennessy style?
Because this stuff is like drinking gasoline. It's strong.
Okay.
It's really.
And what is the name of it?
It's homemade. It's homemade like moonshine for Albanians, but in Albanian it's raki. So it's made out of grapes or plums or pears
It's
or.
moonshine because you got black
Moonshine.
moonshine, you got Puerto Rican moonshine,
Yeah.
Dominican moonshine. So this is Albanian, straight from the earth moonshine.
There's some that
Yes.
you could literally light on fire, bro.
Alrighty.
But this one ain't one of those. This one's smooth, but
Okay.
you gotta sip it.
You
Toast-
gotta say, you
toast
get
to
toast
the
in
interview.
Albanian though.
if you say it in Albanian, you gotta say. I'll let you say it.
What? Pritchmir.
Or you can say that, or you
What?
can say gzur.
Zur.
I like Zur better.
Yeah, it's one word,
It's
two
easier.
syllables.
Cheers, guys.
What is it?
Zur.
Zur.
Alright. Zur.
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 Woo, to a great episode. That's nice.
Woo.
I think I could have chugged that.
I think
No.
I think we've had that bottle for 20 years.
Get the fuck out of here.
Strong.
Yeah.
You've had that bottle for 20 years?
Yeah, probably.
Where'd you get that from? Your cabinet?
Yeah, my house.
That's
Albania.
a 20-year-old bottle. And you
It
had
just-
the pleasure to bring it here? with
They
us?
all just sitting there, bro. It's like
That's crazy.
Not in my house.
we don't
We
drink
get
in
it.
my
We get
house.
shipped from overseas, homemade.
So, all right, so let's start with Miss Hana here. Born and raised.
Born and raised. I was born in Brooklyn,
Okay.
raised in the Bronx.
Okay. Well, what was it? You started with the history.
Yes.
In 19, I don't know what you said about
Well, my family came in the early 70s.
37.
Early 70s. They lived in Brooklyn. 12 family members in a 2-bedroom apartment. 85 Eastern Parkway, which is like the West Indian area of Brooklyn now.
Wow.
And a couple of years down the road.
And that's the way, right? Like the Dominicans do it, Puerto Ricans do it. Like whoever got the crib,
Yeah,
hey,
everybody.
everybody get your papers.
Everybody.
Bring them in.
Everybody.
And we figure it out
3
after.
generations at one shot. Like, yeah.
So wait, so you were born.
I was born here.
Okay, so was your house the house? Was your house like the campsite for all your
Yes,
uncles
for
and aunts?
everybody. For
So whoever came, they
everybody.
came to your house.
They all came to my house. So my father brought in a lot of our family members from overseas here when they wanted to migrate over. Some legally, some through Canada or Mexico.
So
Legit.
I wanted to do the Google. But I think that's cheating. So the Albanians migrated here, right?
Yes.
Is it because
Yeah,
immigrants? Rrok, break it down. I
We're
saw
all
your page.
immigrants.
Your shit's a little deep.
Well, I mean, we immigrants here for
Okay.
sure, but
What's
like
the migrant and immigrant? What is the difference?
I don't really,
What is it?
I don't really know the difference between migrant and immigrant. I just know that immigrants that come from a different country into now a different country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what we are. We've come from Albania and Kosovo. We come from Macedonia. We come from Montenegro. We all used to be one big united country,
Yeah.
and then it kind of got split due to politics. So like she's from,
Italy.
because like she's from Albania,
Across
Yeah.
Italy.
and I'm from Kosovo,
Okay.
but we're the same people.
Well,
So it's very
No,
interesting.
Italy. I saw
no,
the
no,
map.
across
No,
Italy,
across Italy.
north of Greece.
Across Italy, yeah,
South
we're above
of-
Greece. We're above Greece and to the west of Serbia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
to name some of the more popular countries that everybody knows out here. You
Yeah.
know,
My mom actually, when she went to Europe, one of her trips, and she did a Greece, tour thing. She said it was amazing. She sent pics. The mountains are phenomenal. The food is awesome.
you got
Me,
to do Albania.
I worked in Astoria, Queens.
There you go.
And LIC. I know. I'm gonna break it down.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to understand, me, and I'm not gonna say us. Me, growing up, I didn't leave my corner, my neighborhood I had to go to high school, and I got kicked out of the local school. So now I gotta go to Manhattan. That's why I see, the Brooklyn. I see the Queens because you don't leave your neighborhood. Number
Right.
one, you can't because your mom's just like stay right there, and you don't know where the hell you're going. So with me, I ventured off getting jobs. So now back to the Long Island City, and then we moved to Astoria, my company. The first thing I noticed was the Greek trucks all over the fucking place. And I'm like, wait a minute. So it says fucking souvlaki. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It looks good. So now, we wanted to do, and I wanted to experience an Albanian restaurant. That didn't work out. We could always, not that we
We'll
connected.
still do it.
We go, yeah, we could.
We'll
We
go-
don't have to film, but we can just go eat.
We'll go to Arthur Avenue one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
I do food reviews, so we take you.
Hey, I'm down,
We
bro.
out.
I'm
Yeah.
down. So now everybody's coming to your crib, and what is the plan?
The plan is they all work. My father was a porter. Somebody was a handyman. Everybody got a job.
They're
Everyone
coming
helped.
with gifts. They're coming with talents and skills.
They come with talent, skills, but when you don't speak the language and you can't read and write the language, you're asked out, right? You're an immigrant. It's like, what do you do? So you have to do laborious, where you don't need to think and you don't need to speak. You just need to use your hands. Open up a door, clean a toilet, clean a wall.
I got one.
You know
I
what
got
I
one.
mean? It's
Thank you.
that's you. I got mine right here.
Oh, so what the fuck?
Got an extra.
Hey, we got an
So,
extra.
so that's how everyone started doing like laborious jobs, like every immigrant family does, right? You
Yeah.
find where you don't have to speak and you don't have to think. That's the easiest segue in. And plus they were union, 32 BJ.
Yeah. I just joined
You
that
know?
union a couple of months ago.
I'm saying my husband's in it now. I love that
Oh,
year.
you know,
32
you-
BJ. Yeah,
you
we had this
DM
covered.
me about
Yeah.
that.
32 BJ love their health benefits.
And now that I think about it, remember when we was kids, all the supers
All
were
Albanian.
Albanian,
Immigrants.
Italian. There was something because
Irish.
all you gotta do is point at the sink.
Yeah.
God, after a while they're gonna learn.
They knew it.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
They knew what you're doing.
They knew what they was doing. So they're coming with their talents of labor of whatever. So yeah, so the supers and the handyman definitely were getting busy.
Yeah. My dad was an entrepreneur, so yes, he was a porter and everything, but then he had his hustle. Came into this country in 71, bought his first apartment building in the Bronx on Arthur Avenue in 74.
Wow.
So after 3 years of being an immigrant in this country, bought his first apartment, bought his first residential 6
Yeah, that's
floor.
amazing.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Where the old
And-
Amici's was on North Avenue,
and
187th Street.
I've talked about. I don't really like getting political
There's-
and controversy
yeah.
on my show, but this one touches me differently.
I love
because
talking about it. So
You got Dominicans, you got Albanians, you got the Chinese, you got the Japanese. You guys come here, and your fucking plan is different than me being raised here as a fucking Puerto Rican. It's just trying
Yeah.
to fuck bitches and sell weed and
Yeah.
sell coke and fucking be cool and
Well-
wear Jordans. And you motherfuckers is thinking about 3 years and he owns a building?
3 years.
I've been here fucking 49 years and I own a house,
Yep.
but I don't own a fucking building.
Yeah, I know somebody that owns half of the Bronx.
Yeah.
So let's switch it back to you because I peeped your page today. You like this type of shit. I saw that you
All I
don't-
do is promote my culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I love that. So break down. Let's go from what she said. Why is it, in your opinion, this is not fucking concrete. In your opinion, why is it that these cultures and these immigrants and these migrants and not just yours, all types, they come here with a plan and this is what they know?
Because we come literally from nothing. Like, I can take you to some neighborhoods back home where you'll really feel like, whoa, it's a culture shock. It really is a thing. Like, we come from nothing. We've always been oppressed too. So for us, it was like, come out of the gutter or stay in it. So for us, we're gonna work as hard as we can to get to a certain level. Like she said, my dad came here, was never a cook in his life. 6 months into us being in the United States, already started working as a chef, turned a complete business around for another guy that was here,
Yeah.
made that business a great establishment, did it for 15 years. That business was running golden until he left. So, like, imagine that. Didn't have a scale and turned into the best person there, the manager, the boss, everything. So, things like that happen. We come here and we
Y'all come here
we come here to work. We come here to
work.
work. It's a plan for us because it's either we never succeeded over there, we have to come and do something somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because over here, like you said, people are more chill. They're already enjoying life.
Yeah.
They've had generations here. For us, we got to establish. If we don't get established, who's going to do it for
Yeah.
us?
It's
So
a different mindset.
it is. It's crazy.
Are you
but-
first generation?
Uh,
Were you born here?
No, I was born in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico,
I came
okay.
here-
Well, it's still
I
a
came
part of
here
the
very-
U.S. It's like it doesn't
I
count.
came here very fast. I
Yeah.
came here like at 1, 2 years old.
Got it.
Yeah.
I had family here, but it was the same thing because when my mom and dad broke up, mom came to New York, to the Bronx, moved in with grandma
Yep.
until she figured it out. And that happens with all the nationalities that I just mentioned. You know, Hana got the crib. Yo, we just need to get that fucking visa or whatever the
Yep.
fuck, and we're going straight to Hana's crib. You're gonna open the living room, you're gonna open the back room, and you know what? You get a job. Everybody gets a job until there's enough money to get an apartment or a house or whatever. Because when I used to work in Chase, and I've said this
Yeah.
many times, I used to work in Chase, and there was a Bangladesh family, and it was like my first 2 weeks on the job. I was a bank teller, and anything that was over 10 grand or 20 grand, I had to get authorization. So the customer comes, he needed a $10,000 or $20,000
Cashier check?
Withdrawal?
cashier's check.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm like, I did it. I didn't know. I got the authorization. So when I was at lunch the next day, I said, yo, Jamie, what was that about? And she said, oh, you don't know how that goes? I'm like, no. She said, okay, they all live in this house. The guy that owns that house is helping. He's the one that gave his brother or his cousin or his whatever the fuck 10 to 20 grand to get his house loan now.
Yeah.
So
That's how you do
y'all all with me until y'all can branch off. And now now we got 2 cribs in the family until Hannah's ready.
Yeah.
So when in 5 years or 3 years, whenever you get your shit together, or whenever the actual, because there's different, there's red tape and there's little small details of when you can actually put your house and get the money out, whatever.
Right, when you can
So-
refinance and stuff. And
and
it was
now we-
early, it was
yeah.
easier the 70s and 80s and 90s versus it is now.
Yeah, and back-
That's how most Albanians got all their real estate. They'd buy one apartment building and you had to wait, maybe it was a year or 2. Refinance, pull it out, take the next down building. That's how they went from one building to like 5 and 10 years.
At one point, they were buying buildings here for like 10 grand. That's how bad the
Remember
Bronx
in
was at one
Harlem?
point.
They were
Yeah,
selling
Harlem,
they were
everything.
selling the fucking brownstones for $1.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the
So they came at a golden era.
Yeah.
amazing.
Like, they came at a
It's-
golden era.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But I'm proud. You know what? I'm proud of all cultures. You know, I don't think I'm better than anyone. I don't
Nope.
think, you know.
No, never.
You know, because, you know, Puerto Ricans have, you know, they've had their political issues too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason why we fucking, why we don't have to have a passport is because in 98 it was, you know, they just want us to go fight. So the U.S. made us fucking citizens to use us to go fight fucking World War One.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's
I was
crazy.
like, wait a minute, really?
Everything is a land grab.
Everything is land grab and fucking opportunity.
Just like go for Mexico, now it's go for what? America?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, same
So-
like that. They just put labels on everything.
It is, you know, it's part of the shit, bro. But so okay, so growing up, let's talk about growing up.
Yeah.
How does that? And you obviously you know English, like
Yeah.
you from here. So
Yep.
what was it like growing up? Because the way we get treated, or me, because I like you just said, you look Spanish. Are you Dominican? And I'm Puerto Rican. So how many are you Italians do you get?
Okay, hold on. I grew up in a different time, and where I grew up in the Bronx, everybody was poor. So everybody got along. Didn't matter. And there was all kinds of cultures on my block.
Beautiful.
The minute they would say, where you from? I'd be like, Albanian. No one ever heard about Albanian. They're like, you albino? I was like, no, fucking Albanian. What's that? Oh, we're a communist country and no one really knows about it. And no one really knew about Albania in the 80s.
100%.
Even going into the 90s, like it just, like no one knew. But the beautiful part is everybody was like poor. I mean, we were wealthy with our families and having culture and community, but it was like socioeconomics, like because it was a level playing field. So nobody was better than the other. Whether we had Italian, Irish, Jewish, black, and people say, "Oh, Albanian families, oh, they let you play with the black kids." Yeah, because we were all poor. I don't know a lot of Albanians now. Like I don't want to say like there's a lot of racism and stuff, and I think a lot of it has to do with money,
Yep.
social media, and distraction. Let me pet you versus the others, so then I could do something on the backside. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but growing up in the Bronx in the 80s was a fucking best. As a kid, as the best. You didn't have to like
We all played.
all
together.
playing on the street, yeah.
Yep.
Fire hydrants, bikes. We were outdoors all day long.
What
Neighborhood to
neighborhood was it?
neighborhood.
What neighborhood
I grew up
was
on Lydic and Matthews Avenue, Town Parkway.
In the Parkway.
Yeah.
And that's what Salif said.
Yeah, but he grew up on Morris
Wait,
Park.
this is the beauty.
Yeah.
This is the beauty, baby. Woo!
He grew up Morris Park.
I've been dying for a fire truck
That's
to
funny.
pass.
I was like,
got
I knew a
an
fire
ambulance.
truck in the past.
Another one.
There you go.
Yeehaw!
Let's make it 3.
This is Bruckner, baby. This is the experience of live with I-5 on the Bruckner.
That's hilarious.
None of you motherfuckers dare do this shit.
Nope.
God damn it. You stay in your pretty studios, pussies. God damn it. Sorry.
You're
Sorry,
good,
sorry.
man. You're good. You're good.
We
I
take
like
it to
it.
the
I like the
streets.
hype.
I love
Tell
it,
him, Ab.
bro.
I love the
Tell him.
hype.
Cause yo, ask my girl. I've been dying for a fire truck. Like
Now
I
you got
got,
two.
I got a bunch of.
Hey, you got two fire
Back to
trucks?
back.
Damn.
I've got motorcycles.
That's how it works.
I've got an ambulance, and I got fucking
Police truck.
Spanish fucked up mufflers. Pop 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 pop. You know about that. You got the Beamer. You didn't do it, but I know you know. If you wanted to do the pop pop, you could
He's
do
hilarious. Yeah, man. I
Just a
love
little,
that.
just a little.
Just a little.
Just
bit.
a little.
it. Thank you, fire truck. All right, so but that's what Salif was saying. That's the area where he grew up by
Morris Park,
Yes.
different. So, if my neighborhood originally was a very Jewish neighborhood, so there was a synagogue there. It was all attached homes.
Yeah.
It was heavily Jewish populated, and then it's like the immigrants. I feel like how Grand Concourse used to be. Like all the old original Bronx neighborhoods were all predominantly Jewish, and then they kept moving. Like they moved over to Riverdale. Riverdale is still predominantly Jewish, but it's like then all the other immigrants there's waves, right? So we moved in, we being the Albanians, Albanians, Italians in that area, but there was a lot more towns in Morris Park. We were Pelham Parkway.
Okay.
There was
So
a difference.
It was more.
Lydic Avenue, Lydic
Yeah.
Avenue was
More Albanian
Albanian,
over there?
but
That was
that's
Albanian.
Albanians because that's where all the apartment buildings were. That's where you had 12, family members in a 2-bedroom apartment
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Albanians owned the building, right? So you're a new immigrant. Even if you want to get an apartment, you have no credit, you have no this, you got to know someone, and they're like, boom.
Yeah, Okay. When, if ever, was there ever any racism and beef between the blacks, Albanians, Italians, Albanians?
Oh, yeah.
When did that start?
Okay, so it was.
You said in the beginning.
No.
It was all
So
peaceful.
I could go. Well, when you're little kids,
Yeah. It's
There's
all
there's no money involved. There's no girls involved.
Yeah.
We're little kids, right? 10, 11, 12 years old. Puberty hits, manhood hits. I like this girl. You know,
That's
this girl, that's my girl.
that's
A
the-
lot of beefs
that's where it
happen
starts. Yeah.
over
Girls.
females. And you know what they say? Never trust anything that bleeds for 7 days and still lives.
That's right.
Most majority of the beefs that happened between the Italians and the Albanians, it was the Italians versus the Albanians. It was
Fucking
Pound
Katie-
Parkway versus Morris
Cause
Park.
Little Katie, that was.
Because
that's-
Maria,
Oh yeah, Maria.
Maria,
Maria's that's the name. That's
Yeah.
the famous fucking.
Maria was looking at this one, you know, and they're at Cafe Dion's
Hey, pump that
and
light up a little bit.
they're doing all, you know,
I think I'm bugging.
and everyone's flexing now and who has the cars, the
So
iamrrok
So
cars.
that's when it becomes testy.
Yeah, and then that's when everyone started to hustle. So back then, it wasn't necessarily drugs, it was who was selling guns.
Thank you, baby.
A lot of it was big time was there was like gun sellers or little things of, you know, there was like little crimes, you know, who was running numbers, gambling, the Joker poker machines.
Yeah.
That caused a big beef. Who owned the spot? You couldn't just put a machine. And it was just, there was a lot of, once hustling got involved,
Now
that's when the beef
girls
started.
Girls and money. That's the issue.
Yeah, first it started with the girls,
Yeah.
then the second beef was over money.
So that's when.
Because it was your
But
ego
but
first,
that's
and then
true.
it was your
How's
pocket.
your first beef with your boy always happen between
Bro,
girls?
I could tell. While she's talking. No, while she's talking, I'm like, yo, I remember I had a beef with a kid in my neighborhood because I was the pretty boy, and the older guy started to become the older guy, but the young kid is coming up. So now I'm taking his chicks, but I remember a young kid did the same thing to me, and it's not on purpose. It's just that
Circle of life.
the circle of life.
Yeah.
So all right, so we got different. You know, I don't know if we're gonna talk about age. We're gonna.
I
respect
can't,
the age.
oh no, I'm a product of my own supply. I'm very happy
What's
to
the
say.
age?
48, I was born in 77.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm older than both of you. Right, we cool then.
Oh, you are?
I'm 49. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
31.
look great. I look great for my
Man,
age.
that's
I'm
what happens
31.
when you go to
31.
Sir Skin and Laser Studio and get
There
your
you
facials.
go. Ooh, shameless plug. That was good. 31. All right, so we're gonna get a young perspective. You born and raised. Let's go with born and raised for you.
So I was born in Slovenia, a whole different country.
Okay.
But I came here when I was 3.5. But my parents are both from Kosovo.
Yeah.
That's where they're from. So obviously, like, we're Albanian there. But I came here in 97. I was like 3.5. So for me, life was different. I mean, it was very interesting for us to come here. Like, we come from a place like Slovenia where all you see is blonde hair, blue-eyed people.
Yep.
Like, you know, it's different for us over there. And
Right up. Don't be
we're
That
the,
was not- that was
we're the
not-
other guys there. Like, we're the low of the low over there. So we came over here and it was a little different. It was 5 of us, my mom, my dad, my 2 older brothers. We lived in a basement apartment, 5 of us with 1 bedroom.
Hell yeah.
I slept on a pull-out couch with my brother every night. Like, I was literally like, that was my life.
Yeah.
My best friend when I first came here, like she said, like, for me, it was different. My first best friend was black. Still my best friend to this day. He's 25 years later. He's still my best friend.
Yep.
Still love him like a brother. So for me, life there was kind of like here. Very multicultural in Stanford. I grew up in Stanford, in Connecticut.
Nice.
So like multicultural, it was the way over there. A lot of Europeans, a lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of Dominicans. So growing up, like, for me, it was, I felt like,
Normal.
Yeah.
this to me is always normal. Everywhere I go, I feel like I just fit in, you know? But being Albanian over there too was different. Like she said, everybody thought we're like, what the hell is an Albanian? But then you started hearing about us in schools and in clubs and in bars, and
yeah.
when people tried to disrespect us, they knew it was game time. Like, we didn't play around. So it was different because we had to defend ourselves. And
I'm going to interject. The
Yeah.
first TV show to make Albanians popular was The Simpsons.
yeah, The Simpsons, exactly.
Swear to God.
Oh,
And we got to find that clip and
bring
Yeah,
throw
it
it
I
in.
actually posted it one time.
Yep.
Break it down.
That was the first
don't
one
think I
where
know about
I
this
don't
one.
remember the episode, but I remember
the
seeing the
little
flag because we have a very distinct flag.
Yeah, we got a cool flag, by the way.
The
It's a
double-headed
black, it's a
eagle.
black and red. Black
It's-
and red.
it's-
Right?
Red and black flag
Double-headed
with a
eagle.
two-headed eagle that
But,
faces the east and the west.
So it's very distinct,
Oh,
and everybody.
Whoa, we forgot. What is going on with the shirt?
We're going to talk about Gashi in a little bit.
Okay.
When we talk about love of music
All right, cool. So
and Albanians in the music industry.
Okay, break it down. Not now.
Not
but
now.
Continue.
It's Albanian eagle, so it's very that's our symbol.
Yeah.
So the minute we see it, we're like, oh, like what the hell? And
Yeah.
growing up, everyone thinking we're an albino, and then being on national television on like the biggest show at the time, which
Yeah.
was The
I
Simpsons.
wonder how that happened.
And then the second was Wag the Dog, the movie, when
yeah.
there was a distraction. The president made a fake war with Albania to distract the population, you know, to do stuff on the side, kind of like what's going on now. So Wag the Dog was the second national movie show that brought Albanians to like, what the hell's
What
an
was that?
Albanian?
You
And
seen
it
Wag
was
the Dog?
I never seen that.
Yeah, what
Wag
is
the
that?
Dog was the premise of the whole synopsis of the movie was there's a fake war. U.S. has a fake war with Albania, so the president can distract what's going on in his political life.
Ah,
You know, so it's like
Ah.
kind of like what's going on now, distractions while
Yeah.
they're doing back
Yeah.
office nonsense.
Yes.
But that was like, you know, and then unfortunately Taken was the next big movie that
Oh,
put us in a
Taken.
negative light though. Facts though behind it and they're true, it's truth. But it's unfortunate because that's what like Albania started to become known for.
There was also Behind Enemy Lines too, but that one took more place in Kosovo.
Yeah.
It was talking about the genocide, and it was with like big actors too, like Owen Wilson, and he got dropped in the middle of Kosovo during the war or
I
something.
saw that.
Like
I
yeah,
saw
it was a
that.
wild movie.
So wait, you mentioned the Taken.
Yeah.
Those were the ones that kidnapped his daughter.
They
Yeah.
kidnap
Supposed to
his
be
sword with
Albanians?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
And they take his sword, and there's Marco from Tripolia, and
Yeah.
it's like all these Albanian gangsters, and they were trafficking women.
You mentioned something. Rrok mentioned something about the and I heard of this reputation because I would be in spots, and we would get my friends or whoever I was with, we'll get a warning. Chill, bro. That club or that whatever restaurant is owned by Albanians. What is that? Break that down. And I'm pretty sure you have your side because you're older than him. But I want the current state of that reputation of you don't want to fuck with these people. Is that the thing?
I had to take a sip first before I answer this.
Break it down.
Because for us, we don't attack people. We're actually very, very chill and calm people. But when it comes to stepping like in our path and our territory, as soon as you like fuck with our respect, we're very big on respect. So as soon as you're like crossing our respect or you're doing something wild, you're definitely getting checked. Like there's no doubt about it.
I've seen it.
And they don't care to check you. You know what I mean? And you know that's just all it is. I mean, they're just very defensive people because we, like I told you earlier, we've been oppressed and people been killing us, fighting us all of our life. So for us, it's like
So that shit is in your DNA.
it's in our DNA. We've
100%.
always defended ourselves. Literally,
100%.
we never attack people. We've always defended. So for us, we hot
We talking
blood,
about rumbles in the club.
everything.
We talking about
Everything.
Rolling deep, though.
Yeah, I get it.
And you're not just
roll-
fighting one.
No, we roll deep.
Yeah, you're
100%
not fighting one.
No.
You're not fighting one. You're fighting all
fighting the family.
everybody. Yo, dude, I can see an Albanian that I don't know across the street right now. If he's getting jumped, I'm jumping in. Like I don't care. You know, that's my
How do you know
blood.
it's Albanian?
You'll know.
know.
Really?
You'll know. Yeah. I can sense an Albanian from 5 miles away, bro.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah.
Just look at the size of their head. No, I'm just joking.
That too.
That's
but,
where it starts.
But
Is it the beard?
we just know. We
Is
just
this a good clean beard?
there's some sort of weird sync like between all us all, bro. It's weird.
I love it. Man.
I can't tell you what it is, but
No,
we
I
all
get it.
know.
I get it. What is it about and that was his perspective from because you guys are different in like a decade apart. So when it comes to maybe a decade,
So good.
maybe
Almost
a decade,
two.
maybe 15
Almost two,
years
but that's
apart.
okay.
Her
That's
time was
okay.
probably even
Maybe-
crazier.
Oh, it was crazy.
You had all
because
gangs.
you have to remember,
You
we're
said
all
you said defensive. How often when you guys because you're a girl?
Yeah,
Not
so-
saying you're not a gangster, but the men are usually the ones in some shit.
So I'm the exception to the rule.
Okay, break it down.
So I always hung out with all the guys. We rolled deep back in the day, and it was, you got to remember, and it happens now. We were a neighborhood, so the whole neighborhood, when you went to the club, the whole neighborhood was there.
Yeah.
And when it's your neighborhood, that's legit your family. Your first cousin, your second cousin, your third cousin, your fourth. Albanians, you're not allowed to marry anything less than 5 generations.
Hey,
Yeah. Like, so when Albanians say, yo, that's my cousin, and there's that ongoing joke, Albanians are all related, pretty much, because you got to go to the 6th generation when you're allowed to marry them.
Yes, crazy.
You can't. Like, they go back and back and back bloodlines because they don't want there to be no craziness or fuck up the DNA or get, like, crazy diseases and all this other nonsense that goes on with inter-family
Wait.
marriages. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So you got certain, and I don't want to mention who, but there's certain ethnicities that purposefully marry first cousins,
Yeah.
which to us that's the most
Yeah.
disgusting thing. And Albanians
It's
take it
usually
even
from
a
like the
step
mother's
further.
side though. That would usually be from the mom's side.
Albanians take it a step further. If you're the godfather to my kids, and there's no blood relation,
Yeah.
my kids cannot marry your kids. My brother's kids cannot marry your kids. I don't have a sister. If I had a sister, my sister's kids, or vice versa.
Yeah, it's
And
wild.
Like we
And
look,
this
and there's
is
no
God
blood.
marriage.
You're the God because you have the role or God forbid something happens to our children, it is your responsibility to step in.
Yeah.
That is probably one of the most
I got
prominent
three guys.
role an Albanian man can have is to be named the godfather to someone's children.
So instead of and I don't want to offend any
Oh.
cultures, but some cultures they wanna reproduce so fast that they will break those rules. First cousin,
Not,
second cousin.
not
But-
Albanians.
No, but this is what I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry.
Say. You guys take it so serious that yes, you know what? We outnumbered, but we still gonna do it with respect, and we're
Yeah.
not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
See, like for me, for instance, like where I come from, like where my family actually comes from, my bloodline, there I gotta wait 9 generations. So for me, it's even wilder because I gotta like really stay far away. And I literally have 3 tribes that are some of the biggest tribes in my like Albanian region there that I can't even marry with. So there's like multiple last names I
Yeah.
can't even touch.
So wait, if you mind your own fucking business, you get a job at Home Depot.
Uh-huh.
The fucking cashier girl's Albanian. You have to do your research.
Yes,
I already
100%.
know by a last name where they come from. Like I know where she comes from just from her last name. As soon as you see my name, everybody knows where I come from. Literally, I'm literally from the most like
Oh.
historic part of
So
Albania.
it's not like us that Gonzalez could be fucking anything.
Yeah,
Rodriguez is all over the place.
it's very different.
With you guys, it's so tiny that it's very
Exactly.
noticeable because you guys are such a.
It's all tribal. We're all came from
Right.
tribes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so that's how it
And
is.
some tribes still to this day can't marry another tribe because they're considered, and it
Yeah.
could be 15 fucking generations,
That's what
and
it
you
is
still
for me,
can't marry
pretty
them.
much, yeah.
Horthy's the biggest one.
Yeah,
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, because there were 5 brothers
What if
and
she's
5
a
last
bad-
names are
Oh,
not allowed
oh,
to
wait,
marry
between-
one
okay.
another.
Close your ears. Between the guys, right? Between the guys, can
Okay.
you bang them? A little something, something.
You're not allowed.
Without the marriage bullshit.
Oh, man.
Secretly, can
Yo, you get
you
killed.
secretly
it's dangerous,
Bro,
bro.
you
It's
get killed.
dangerous.
you can't even bang them.
It's dangerous, bro.
No.
You're playing on really like thin lines.
So if
And
you,
Albanians about the women don't play.
So you meet the girl. Oh, I know your grandfather. Whatever. Hey, now we family. That's it, done.
Women's and daughters are really protected in Albanian community. I guarantee everywhere she went, there was 10 guys
Oh,
around
always.
her that were all family.
Always.
I guarantee.
Or just even guys, because they know
I
you're
guarantee.
Albanian, like it didn't
Dude,
matter.
they'll protect you just because you're Albanian. Okay,
Wow.
she's
Yeah.
hanging with me. She's my responsibility. Like that's how it is.
Fucking, and I love it because I didn't know this, and I didn't do my research on purpose because I don't. As you can see, don't try to say homeboys and girls. Y'all can't do it. I don't have notes.
Oh, there you go. Pop,
baby.
pop, pop, pop,
Rough
pop.
Riders.
That's like yeah.
Rough
But,
Riders.
like so, I don't do my research. Obviously, I do a tiny research, but I don't dig deep. So I don't want to be prepared as far as. And some people, you have to be prepared. You have to have these questions. For
Nah.
what?
Nah, it's good. I like
I want,
teacher.
I want the question to go where it goes, and I want to ask this question without knowing on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to fake. Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. You're gonna be like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
I can see that you knew that.
No, I like to teach it too. You know,
I wanna
It's-
learn,
For
man.
me, this is what I do on a daily.
And by you saying that, as soon as I met Hana, through Frances, my brother Frances, and we love you,
What
baby.
up, Frances?
He, Hannah, she see what you're doing. She want to. I said, yo, let's make it happen. So we had a meeting, had a face shoot, but I can tell by her, the way she just accepted me. Like, you know what? I can tell you cool.
There's a reason why.
What? Let's break it
All
down.
right. I'm going to start it and you're going to finish it. So Albanians have a code of conduct called the canon law. I'll say it in English and then you can do it in Albanian.
that's
Canon
fine.
law of Lektukajini. And basically tells you how to live your life,
Yeah.
rules and regulations. And there's 2 things that Albanians are ruled by. One is your bes, which means your word. Because that's all you fucking got in life.
Yeah, Besa.
Is your beso or bes, whatever, you know. Second is hospitality. Very simple. So during World War II, so Bear says, you come to my house, you're more important than my own family members. Because if
mentioned
something
that
goes down,
Yeah.
I got to protect you before anyone else. Which is why during World War II, and I'll go back to hospitality, and it all ties in, all the Jews that came through Albania, and Albert Einstein was one of them to get his visa to come to America.
Yeah.
Wow.
2,000 Jews came into Albania, and 2,000 left Albania to come to the
They were
U.S.
protected.
Yeah,
They were protected. Like, you put your life up for someone.
They would say that's my daughter, that's my son, that's my cousin.
Hospitality is like big. So when someone comes to your house, you got to have your drinks, you got to have your food. You make it a home for them.
But even before that time, like our own people that we used to be our enemies, we'd literally treat them with respect too. It was crazy. Like they treated them with respect. Unless you weren't fucking with us, we wouldn't fuck with you. Everything else is we respect you. You know, we still live by human nature.
And your word is your word.
Yeah, bro.
That's just, if you say you're going to do something, do it. And it's okay if you don't do it on time, but just do it. You know, and be honest with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
Well, we rescheduled about 3 times.
But it's all right. We did it, right? You kept your word.
I was going to do it. And I'm going to tell you about your hospitality. Because you told Frances, yo, I want to meet this kid. I think he's fucking, like, I'm dropping every week. At one point, I dropped fucking 5 episodes in a week because I had so much traction. I don't believe in this fucking save bullshit because number one, for what? Number two, if I interviewed you fucking April 17th and I got 9 episodes, by the time that shit comes out, whatever the hell we spoke about or the way we dress
it's past news.
It's past news.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I had 3 Fran Jazz episodes. I had 2 of these. I had 2 of my. I said, yo, I'm dropping 5. And I did that shit. And I was in an interview with my boy Louis Omar. And he asked me, he said, yo, he actually made a clip, and I told him, he made a clip about it, and I said, fuck the rules. Because, bro, your content, your podcast, your fucking game show, whatever the fuck is yours, it's yours, bro. There's no rules.
Yeah.
Who the fuck said I can't drop 5 episodes in a week?
Exactly.
I did that shit.
You know who motivated me for that too? Cameron and Mace with their It Is What It Is podcast.
Yeah.
That motivated me too because they started doing a podcast and then it turned to an everyday episode and now it's become a household name. So imagine.
And you mentioned, I don't know if the camera was on or off because we just had a break.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you drop, how many times you post a day?
I post 12 to 15 posts a day and I'm sitting at 30 to 40 million engagements on a monthly basis.
It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. I'm very active.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into your beautiful business, because I'm glad I experienced it because it's hard to talk about something that.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Brand ambassadors.
Can we get a shout out for the girls?
Yes, we can. Elena, Arlinda, and Taylor, who's my business partner, and she's a nurse. You haven't met Taylor yet. You had Elena.
I had Elena.
Elena, yeah.
I did too.
He did too.
She's the best.
Elena, your hands are made
That's
of
my
She's
girl.
getting shouted out.
Yeah.
Your
I have the
hands
dopest
are made
team.
of cotton gems.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Like,
believe
I
it.
didn't even know she was touching me.
Wow, that was the first time I ever got a facial.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, your
couldn't
first
believe it.
facial too, right? Was it your
My
first
first
facial?
in a very long time.
Yeah.
It might as well have been my first because I remember the fucking last one.
I would say I got
was
the
my
dopest
first.
team because they care about the business. They want to see it succeed. So they put their heart and soul into
Yeah,
everything.
she did. She
do.
did.
Like,
She
I
did a
really
great
like.
job.
I do. People can say they have better facials, but no one has a more loving, caring team that wants the business
My mom loved it
to
too. by the way.
succeed.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. So, you know
Thank you.
what? So, while we're on the topic, let's just stay there. Let's break me down to, I want to finish with you growing up, okay?
Sure.
So, your neighborhood, let's go to, we ended off around 15.
Right.
Let's get into because you said, the guys, and the girls and who you can marry, who you can't talk to.
Yeah.
In your case, in your neighborhood, with your protection and your camaraderie with the men, how do you even have children and how do you date?
I was exception to the rule. At that time, when I was 15, 16 years old, a lot of people had prearranged marriages.
Okay.
And a lot of girls didn't have that option. I was very fortunate, had an amazing dad that didn't force that issue, didn't press it on me. And I hung out, which is, but back then was so not.
different.
Yeah,
Oh
that
no,
was
I
rare.
was the black sheep.
That was
Like
rare.
back then was like, oh, I was a hoe. Just for not wanting to have a prearranged marriage.
Yeah,
Like
it's crazy.
I'm not even exaggerating.
No, I believe you.
So
Yeah,
like
she's
that's
not-
how
she's not
like
exaggerating.
when I was growing up
Yeah, you believe
at
it.
By the way,
11
I'm
years
pulling
old,
you
I
guys up.
wasn't allowed
Make
to
it
wear
happen, baby.
wasn't allowed to wear shorts. 13, I wasn't allowed to wear pants. Like we were strict.
Yeah.
You know, I was rebellious. I did a couple of things that I'm not proud of, but I feel like I had to fight for my freedom.
Yeah.
You know, and I had an amazing father who was not the typical Albanian father.
Not judgy.
No. And
What was
I
your-
was
This
blessed.
question's gonna be a little weird.
No,
Not
go
weird,
ahead.
but it's a direct question. What was your taste The blacks, the whites, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans?
Fucking men, bro. Be a man.
Oh,
no,
okay.
men. Be a man.
Okay, got
Be
you.
a man.
So you was about treat me
Men.
like a woman. Open
Treat me
my
like a
door.
woman.
Open
Be a
my
man.
door.
Be a man.
Open my door.
But if you date an Albanian man, the woman's opening up the door for him. But I don't. That's a whole other discussion, though. But let's not get into it.
It was
No.
more
I dated a variety. I dated a variety of ethnicities while I was single and growing up.
And I'm asking another direct question. You
Shoot.
wanted a gentleman,
a man.
a man.
A man. You have to remember an Albanian woman.
Yeah.
Albanian men are very alpha, aggressive. So anyone
Where's my
that's
dinner?
not.
Where's my fucking dinner? Type
Yes, but they're also like, they got swag. They got like, there's that it was a swag in them. That not, the guy that opened up the door for you didn't necessarily have swag. He's like, oh, he's a fucking pussy. When you're younger, that's what you think. When you get older, you're like, you're a fucking idiot. It's completely different. But that's where what we thought were men. This alpha male.
Yeah.
Because an Albanian man was always a protector, bro.
100%.
We had to be a protector. It was just in our DNA.
Was,
and now I think it's so instilled in us still. I think it's become like a crazy thing in the community at the same time as it is a good thing.
but Albanian guys did not want Albanian girls if they were caught dating anything but without back then.
Yeah.
Not now. Now it's a completely different ball game.
But how does that?
But back then. But
Okay,
Albanian
but
girls weren't even allowed to hang out. I was allowed to hang
But
out.
how can you date an Albanian if we have to?
You weren't allowed to date back then. You had to go on the DL.
No, you don't date,
And if
bro.
you dated them,
Albanians
that
don't
means you
really-
were marrying them.
Albanians didn't date.
No.
Back to the generational thing.
Yeah,
That was
even
another-
Even up to like 10 years ago, bro. This just started becoming like
Yeah.
a thing now where
Yeah.
they date and stuff.
Well,
Because
yeah,
before,
because you had a lot of prearranged marriages that all ended up in divorces.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't fucking make me marry this chick. I don't even fucking know her.
Yeah, a lot of people I know. That's a lot growing up.
I know so many
a
people,
lot
bro.
of people
So many people.
prearranged.
Yeah.
So okay, so now
So now I'm in my 20s.
yeah.
I had my crew, Valentine Avenue, Marshall Parkway. Those were my peoples. But
Yeah.
now I already moved to Westchester. So shout out to all my Westchester people.
Hell yeah.
Harrison,
I
White
love
Plains, Westlake,
Wait, what's the wing spot in Westchester?
No. You're on Central Avenue, Candlelight.
Candlelight.
Candlelight, yes.
Fucking amazing
High
wings,
school.
Candlelight.
Yes,
You sons
we
of
love
bitches.
them.
Yeah, they're fire.
I'm so pissed off they're not right here because I
Yeah.
have to drive fucking a half hour to eat great wings.
They're fire.
Uber
Candlelight.
Eats,
One love.
Candlelights. But it was different, and it was just by then I'm already in New York City, hanging out hardcore in the club scene,
Nice.
and that's.
What was your favorite club back then? You went
It
to the
depends
Tunnel?
what. I opened up the tunnel, Halloween, 1994.
What the fuck did that mean?
That was when I was born.
That's when it opened up. It was 1994.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a good
Halloween.
year. That's a good
That
year.
was before Funk Flex.
Funk Flex, they started Sunday nights. It started on. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, break it down. That's what
Oh,
we here,
the
baby.
tunnel was the fucking baddest place because the tunnel then they had the unisex bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I first saw Prince come out of a limo.
Prince.
And back then,
Wow.
I've been to the
as soon as you
Wow.
walked in,
That's
you had
a
the
big-
staircase
that's a
going up
big
the
name.
stairs to the bathrooms. You came in, you had the big
been
bar,
to-
you had the
I've been to-
dance floor, then in the back you had the other room. So you had the hip hop room in the back.
Yeah, I wish I was
You
alive
had
then.
Junior Vasquez spinning because I think he was a resident
and
DJ.
the stage was in the middle.
Yeah.
It was like
Bro, and then on the side by the bar, you had all the holes. We had the balls and
Yeah.
all the crazy shit going on.
the
And
unisex bathroom was crazy because
there was a
At
bar
that
in
time,
there.
unisex
Wait,
bathroom?
there was
you
a
walk in-
bar
you walk
and it was a
in-
unisex.
You walk in, and it was stores, obviously.
Yeah.
And a girl could go in or a guy could go in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
At that time.
At that time.
that time,
And
this
sometimes
was-
that was a little fuku. There's none nobody's business. Look away.
And it was
You hear somebody getting pounded out, mind your fucking business. That's
That's
it.
crazy.
before the bottle scene, before the crazy DJs,
Tunnel
before
was
the
tunnel before.
Niners.
Fun Master Flex made the tunnel more popping in the urban.
He made it a powerhouse.
In the
Like,
urban,
Sundays,
in the
on Sunday nights.
Sunday nights.
Sunday
in the
nights.
urban community rap. The DMX video was shot there.
yeah, that's
Shout
my
out to
favorite
Yonkers.
rapper. R.I.P.
100% RIP to the legend. So Flex made it popping on Sundays for my.
Yeah, that's where he was really hot.
But what she's talking about is different because you got Friday and Saturdays too.
Friday says you had the hip hop, but I'll
Yeah.
even take it before that.
Yeah, break it down.
Palladium.
But
We'll
also-
go to see KRS-One.
Palladium, I've been to
That's when
Palladium.
they had the live acts. So back in the day, all these clubs had live acts. I saw KRS-One throwing signing tennis balls thrown out into the
Yeah, that's
crowd.
dope.
I know I have that somewhere in the house. Like Club USA, they had the tunnel sweeping down. But all the hip hop clubs, you had Nels on Sunday nights.
Yep.
You had the Shelter. You had the Fever.
It's crazy.
Like,
I'm
bro,
such a fan
in
listening
the
to this
Bronx,
right now. I'm like,
like,
this is crazy names. I love hip hop and music.
you know,
so for
but
me,
don't
this is
forget
big.
Act 3, 233rd Street. Act 3 played freestyle music,
Yeah, that's
dance
great.
hall music, because I love dance hall music.
What about Gangsta Limelight? Super Gangsta.
We could talk about that. I was
21st, I believe it's 21st and 6th. On the corner.
on 6th Avenue,
Yeah.
between 20th and 21st.
Yeah.
My first night in there, it was so hot.
Yep.
Remember the Typhoon trucks? My
do.
friend Gunny had a Typhoon truck. We all parked right in front. You can never
This
get a
is
spot.
amazing.
We all walk in. I faint within 15 minutes because it was so hot. I was going up the staircase. I fall back. They carried me out. Everybody hated me that.
Damn.
Fucked up the night.
Party
Fucked
pooper.
up the night.
You fucked up the night.
Fucked up the night.
But
That's
Good
amazing.
times, because they also, but that was back then. There was always house music and hip hop. There was always a hip hop
yo,
rule.
house music was. I don't think you wasn't around for the house. Right?
See, I had two older brothers, so like
So they put you on.
growing up in the late '90s, they put me on everything.
That's a beautiful.
I listened to everything.
When do you start to have the children? Because you have to.
And
we need a shout out for the babies.
for my son Cola, Dobbsbury football. He plays offensive line, defensive line, and also
You good?
goalie for lacrosse. And my daughter Kayla, both go to
nervous.
Dobbsbury High School. I love them. I breed well.
And what's their names?
Kayla and Cola.
My daughter's Kayla.
No way.
How you spell it?
Kayla.
And my dad's name was Cola.
Oh, Cola.
Yeah.
Like the drink?
No, with a K.
With a
K
K.
is short for
Kayla and
Nicola.
Cola.
That's an
Yes.
Albanian name. It's really cool. In
It was
Albanian.
named after my brother-in-law
There
who
you
passed.
go.
Yeah.
So,
Rest in
children
peace.
of Miss Hana. We tried to do this on Monday, and she texted me back. Those are the days for my children. So believe that Mama loves you, and she.
Yep.
We are doing this on a Tuesday because of that.
Mom Day. Mondays equal Mom Day
That's
during
Mom
the
Day.
summer.
But okay. So how do we get into the mom life?
I would get into mom life. So I was very career oriented, heavily involved, going out, hustling,
Yep.
working out in the club scene, which if it wasn't for the club scene and all those years of going out, I wouldn't have the business contacts that I have now.
Nice.
So it actually paid off. All those times when people like, you fucking crackhead, we want to do is party and hang out. No, all those contacts are where I'm able to enter rooms and sit at tables that I am now.
Hell yeah.
I was 32 when I got married. I had my first child.
Where you going tonight?
Tonight, Chris Brown VIP after party at Harbor.
Chris Brown? Who the fucking say that? Who
Yeah.
the fucking say they going to a Chris Brown VIP after party?
Can I tell you, if I
Well-
know anybody that's more connected to people,
All right,
Yo,
I got to shout out.
amazing.
I got to shout out the Who and the Why. Alvon Miller, Burn It Down Group. We became friends. It's gonna be almost 20 years now. He's
God
been with
bless.
Shady. He started with Shady Records, day one
I
marketing.
love her, man. She the best.
This is my brother from another mother.
Give me an
Like,
interview. Give me an
I'm gonna
interview,
get you an interview
Hannah,
with Alvon.
Hannah's the best, man.
And
I'm
it-
telling
and-
you, she the
She's
best.
gonna be my give me an interview person.
He the best.
And if it wasn't for him and believing in me and in the business and in the brand and getting behind me, he opened up all the doors. All the people that you see on our Instagram now, Gambi Scram Jones, and then there's that spiral effect. So
the
like,
legendary Scram Joe.
yes.
But that's what happens
So
to good people.
That's how we got the
If
NEMS
you're not a
album
piece of
release
shit,
party.
The karma blesses you if you're not a
Yeah,
piece
bro.
of shit. If you scheming and moving
Exactly.
and doing dumb
No.
shit, fuck off.
Exactly.
And I don't want to get religious. I don't want to get into all that type of stuff.
What goes around
I
comes around.
believe in goes around comes around. I believe in karma. I believe in the universe. I believe if you go to work, any type of work, and you do the right thing, you don't fucking put $5 in your pocket, bro. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Just be good. Just be a good person.
Exactly.
Be a good person.
That's, and he blessed me, and he keeps blessing me, and I appreciate it, and I love him. He's my brother. He's a part of Sir.
And he
There's a
introduced-
percentage of Sir.
And he introduced
Like-
you to your baby daddy.
No.
I'm trying to get
I know
the
my
kids.
so my baby daddy met when I was 16 years old,
the
hanging
fuck,
out.
man?
I met my baby daddy.
She went from kids to my connections. Like,
No, because I had to take it a step back to
Oh,
go
okay.
forward.
She's great.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I got married, I had break dances
it's
at my
always
wedding.
business. It's always business, bro.
No, because I had break dance, and he got me my break dances at my wedding. This is my brother.
Nice.
Like, I adore him, and
Oh, so you
I
was
was
touching
on
to that to go to that.
to fast forward where
my
you know,
bad.
because like the music and then the mom, and we'll get to where we are today.
Beautiful.
And so for 15 years, so once I got pregnant and I got married, I stopped my old life the music, the love for the music, the dancing, because I had to be a mom. Right now I got 2 kids, I got to hustle, I got to provide. And I was very fortunate. I had an amazing father and mother. They gave me a beautiful life, and I owe that to my kids. Like, I need them to be raised. We all got to level up, right? They always say level up.
Yep.
Well, why would we not raise our children better than how we were raised? And I damn well was raised very well. And so I spent the last 15 years raising my kids, traveling with them, having them experience life, traveling to other countries, because I was like, I'm gonna stop buying you kids shit. Like, I'm taking that money, we're going here, we're going there, so you can see how the rest of the world, like, get out. Like, you know, you said you were in a bubble on your corner?
100%.
My kids were in a bubble. I popped that fucking bubble, and so they can see what life is really about.
No, that's what it's about. I love
That's just, you know, and
Makes
I
me feel
have
like
2
I'm hearing
amazing
my mom
kids.
too right now. It's kind of passionate.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like, he's,
it. No, it's beautiful.
you know, now I'm back. Now it's back to hustle mode. My kids are older. They respect it. They understand where if I'm not coming out, or if I'm not going to be somewhere. But one thing I make sure, I'm there for football games.
Mm-hmm.
Football season starts September 12th. Then lacrosse. And I try to make try to be present, but I also have a responsibility. But they understand that when mom goes out, yes, she's having fun, but I'm eating this one, I'm breaking bread with that one, I'm connecting with this one. Like, I'm just connecting dots, because eventually the dots will form and it goes full circle, it comes back.
And I'm gonna tell you, she's not fucking lying, because from the moment we met,
Yeah.
you told me, yo, I wanna meet me here, come here, whatever. And she literally at Rob Solis's birthday party.
Shout out to Rob, love you, Rob.
No, it wasn't a party. It was
Oh, the brunch, his birthday party, the birthday brunch. Yeah,
Yes,
it was
it
his
was.
birthday
Yes,
brunch,
it
him and Taylor's,
I
yeah.
thought it was the anniversary of Nova. But
That was the 50th, but we were there too. But
Yeah.
I didn't see you did the 50th, did I? I had everybody show up for the 50th
I
too.
remember.
But we were franchise, we were up in VIP. That's
No,
how
that,
we
no,
roll.
no. What I'm
But
talking
the birthday
about
brunch was birthday brunch.
That was his birthday brunch.
Yeah.
When she introduced me to Scram Jones, and she said, "Yo, I got a video with him. You know, he's following me. He's a legend. Like I'm. You got when it comes to this hip hop thing, right? When you come to this urban culture, right?
Yeah.
You have. I'm born 75, right? 85. I'm 10. 95, and everyone says that 90s is the
Best.
fucking best time of hip hop.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
And that is what Scram Jones is. You know, you got Premier, you got Scram Jones, you got fucking Kick a Prick,
Riz,
all
Red
these
Alert,
Red Alert, you got
Clue,
all these,
Mrs.
yeah,
C,
exactly.
all these people, everybody.
Even Funk Flex, that is the fucking right now. He's about to get the key to the city.
He did. They gave it to him at
Yes, he got
at
him?
Orchard Beach. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
A Boogie opened
A
up,
Boogie
and
opened
yeah.
up.
Oh wow.
So all these influential DJs respect these people like Scram Jones. So when you introduced me to him, I said, babe, I'm gonna go talk to him. I need you to record this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to geek out. Like, I still got ego. So I'm not going to geek out. But just by him talking to me for 10 minutes,
It's dope.
I took that. And I said, babe, record it. I'll throw, because I don't care about the conversation as far as, like, putting it out there. Well, we spoke about what we spoke about. But I throw some music over it. You know what I'm saying? And just
Yeah.
make it a clip. Like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
you're a clip master. And let's just get into that. We'll get back to you. We're going to get into, I always fuck up the letters. It's S-Y.
Sir. Like, yes, sir.
SYR.
So it's S-Y-R.
Yeah.
Okay, S-Y-R.
No, you would say it's sir.
Sir. So S-Y-R.
It's sir. No, it's sir.
Sir.
You spell it S-Y-R. It's pronounced sir,
Sir.
like yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to get back to sir right after I get into your fucking 30 million. Like, nigga, I'm at like 250. I'm at 250K. What the fuck? How, break it down for the young generation or people that want to do what you do. What are you posting that is causing, are you doing political? Are you doing drama? Are you doing smacks in the face? Are you doing ratchet? Are you doing like, what are you doing to bring that traction?
All right, so see, for me, I don't like to really post anything negative because I don't
Me
like
either.
I don't like to like make fun of people. I don't like to harm people. I don't like to hurt people. If I'm gonna post something, it's gonna be funny for sure. Comedy.
Yeah.
I'm big into comedy, but I post a lot of history about like Albanians. I post
I love that. I love
anything that has to do with like Albanians, and then sometimes I'll post in like quotes and motivational stuff. I try to keep it, more related to us because, like I told you earlier, we've been oppressed. So for me, my only way.
So you are getting Albanian support. You believe that traction is from Albanian support?
I believe it. I mean, 40 million. I mean, there's not 40 million of us there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of other people watching, so obviously they like the content.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, everything I do is for my people. Literally, is for my people. I'm actually even getting ready to move out there in 2 months. I'm to Albania and Kosovo to go live out there, and
We got to go film a podcast with him.
I want to go
Us
help
three
my
are going
people
to
out.
film.
Yeah.
You see?
Okay.
Yeah.
How you gonna help that? With
We're gonna go.
content? Or
I mean, I'm gonna do content myself to grow my platform, but in general, I want to go out there and help children. I want to go there and help people that need to be helped because they
God bless.
deserve it.
Wow.
So
God bless you, my brother.
that's God's plan, God's purpose.
God
So
gave
let's
you
go-
a platform
No,
to
I
do
love
it.
that. I love that. So let's we did her born and raised. You did your born and raised, but let's talk about your teenage before you into your 20s. What neighborhood and what culture did you obviously the culture was Albanian, but what was your brought up season?
So, like for me, honestly, I didn't really hang out with too many Albanians. Coming from where I lived in Stanford, there was a lot of Albanians, but they went to like the other school.
Yeah.
I was always at the other school, but it was like I was the only Albanian in school. All my friends were everybody else, Spanish, black, white, whatever it was. I fit in with everybody. I played football. I was an athlete. I was a really good football player. Any sport I touched, I was really good. I played D tackle, offensive line.
You like to hit?
DN, yeah, I used to love hitting people. I played a little bit of running back. I was like an athlete.
Yeah.
But at one point, like I was big. I got to like 400 pounds. I was a big dude.
God damn.
Yeah, I lost 200 pounds. I changed my whole life around. Everything's different. I made music. I did a lot of stuff. So for me, I was always the guy that always picked a goal and just went for it.
So you got discipline.
Yeah, somewhat. Somewhat. When it comes to like goals like this, like big dreams, big goals, I like to chase them down. And that's what I did a couple years ago back. I literally quit my life here. I went to Europe for 9 months, shot music videos with artists that I made music with, performed at Sunny Hill Festival, which she's actually wearing a shirt from the festival that I was just at last week.
Nice.
That's hosted.
We're gonna get into
Yeah.
that.
That's hosted by literally the biggest pop star in the world, which is Dua Lipa. She's Albanian. She comes
Dua Lipa.
from
Yeah.
Kosovo, and I was just there recently and I performed there. So it was like it's been full circle, man. Everything I've done, everything I can imagine, I've done. I've pushed myself to do it. I try to motivate other people to do it because I
What
love
music you do?
rap music, hip hop. I've actually made a song with a Bronx artist here, Fred the Godson.
Rest in
So
peace.
yeah, so I made a song with him 2018, 2019.
You nice?
I'm all right.
Can we get some bars?
I haven't made music in like 3
Can you
years.
freestyle or no?
Nah, I can't freestyle, bro. I'm more of a writer because I
Hey, I get it. Hey.
I went back home and I even wrote for people too. I can't spit off the top of the dome like that. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Depends on the mood. But that's what I did. I did music. I did a lot of other things, and then now I'm strictly just doing like content, trying to promote, trying to help other people network. I love to bring people together like she does. Like she's brought me around so many different people in just a short amount of time I've known her, and she's a blessing. So for me, like everybody I meet, I want there to be like a blessing interaction. I want everybody to be helped.
I believe, and obviously she texted me out of respect, like, yo, can I
Yeah.
bring
Yeah.
this person? I'm like I didn't even think about it. I'm like, fuck yeah. I was taking
Yeah.
a nap. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
it took so long to answer.
Let
I'm
it-
sorry. After 48, almost 50, you gotta take a nap in the middle of the day.
No, you don't.
So,
Shut up.
I was napping. What I mean, me and mom was doing chores after.
You were not napping. You know you get a little boom boom and
No,
the
she
boom
was
boom.
not. Don't say that. She wouldn't give me a job. She was.
Oh, she wasn't here. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he was sleeping.
I got a drink to that.
I got some boom boom last night.
Good.
Thanks, babe. But anyway,
Yeah,
there was no
silly.
way that I was gonna gatekeep my platform by her saying, "Yo, bro, your name could have been fucking who gives a fuck green
Joe
fucking-"
Schmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her word means that you're not, and this is where going off her the way I feel about her and her reputation. She's not gonna bring a fucking cocksucker around.
Yeah,
No.
no, I know.
So just I said, hell, fuck yeah. I said, fuck yeah, bring him.
Yeah.
And then I looked at your page just after like 5 seconds, I looked at
Yeah.
your
And what's crazy is I contacted her today. I was like, let me just come here just to support you, just to be here.
Nah, we're not
Yeah.
doing that.
So that was what was the great part about it. That's how I know she's a good person. You
Yeah,
know
because
what I
I'm
mean?
still
So-
learning social media, and I posted that we're going to record a podcast today because I'm
Yeah,
still
I love
learning.
it.
Okay,
I love it.
people.
No.
So if I forget to
I'm
tag
happy.
anybody or the photo is off,
No,
Don't
we're gonna
hate.
collaborate. No,
I'm happy.
Don't be
everything that I
mad.
do, we're gonna collaborate. We already following each other, my brother.
Nah, I'm happy,
So
man.
we're
I'm happy
gonna-
to be here, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna, and hey, thank you for being here, bro. Because I know, hey, like Jay-Z says, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
Yeah,
You
word.
know what I'm saying? So we're gonna collaborate. We're gonna put, give. And this is not. We haven't even got into Sir yet.
That's all right. We got time.
because it doesn't matter.
That's
I
the way it
care
came,
more
like-
about the core, about
Yeah.
the Albanian culture, and the way I'm learning today. I want people to learn. When people say, "What is your podcast about?" I don't fucking know. When that guest gets here, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
It's a conversation.
It's a conversation.
That's what a
And I-
podcast
And I
is.
want it to be natural. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I want fire trucks in the background, baby. And we got fire
Mr.
trucks.
Softy drove by, but he didn't play his.
Yeah.
he said,
The next thing I need is a fucking Mr. Softy.
He just drove by, but it was the opposite
I wish
side.
you would have pulled up right here. I
need
would have
a-
so bought an ice
I
cream.
need a. I need that.
See, I used to come to the Bronx because my aunt lived here, and I
Nice.
would buy the wrestling ice cream bars.
Hell yeah!
Oh my
Yo,
God.
remember Ultimate Warrior? Oh, wow, you killed that shit.
God. I just remember Bazooka Joe gums.
Oh,
That's him
that's
reading the
crazy.
cartoons.
You was too busy fucking hanging out with fucking gangsters.
I know. Sorry,
Real bazookas.
that was a different life back then. It was a different life back then.
So let's break it down. Let's get into the
Yeah, that's the best.
creation, the baby. We got Sir Her, we got Sir Him.
Oh.
How many fucking Sirs we got?
No, there's only one Sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's Sir Men's Skin and Laser Studio, and I have a skincare line that I'm relaunching. Website's down.
Where
We're
did
going
I
to
go
redo it. You went to Sir Men's Skin and Laser Studio.
Gotcha.
But where I am in Westchester right now, in White Plains, is Sir times 4 Her. So I have a Jack and Jill model.
You took me to the next
So
door.
you took me I took it where the men go. And then I have one for the ladies, which is
You took
for
me to the
her.
ladies.
To show it to you,
Yeah,
yeah.
to show
But you
it,
got
yeah.
treated in the men's side.
So when my girl goes, she's
You're gonna go to for her with
Okay,
the number
gotcha.
4 because it's me and my team. The number 4 represents me, Taylor, Elena, and Erlinda.
Gotcha.
We started it.
Gangster. So let's go to the beginning. A young lady, a young whatever culture. I don't get what.
yeah, that's all right.
Armenian, it could be Dominican, Puerto Rican. What is the first step to owning a business? You can use
That's
your
gonna be
blueprint
like
if you
fucking
want.
3 episodes right now because.
Well, make it quick.
Listen,
do you need
there's
money?
no.
Do you need money?
Listen, you need. Hold on. Before you even get to money,
Yes.
you gotta have faith in yourself.
There you go. There you go.
And you gotta
Take it
have
from there.
no. The money is very crucial once you believe in yourself and you have people that believe in you and that will support you and say because you're gonna cry, there gonna be days you're like, what the fuck am I doing? You're gonna second guess, there's paralysis by analysis, and there's all these things that have been proven in business.
I'm gonna interrupt you.
That yes, I cried. I
No.
second guessed myself.
No, I'm gonna take it even deeper.
ahead.
My girl,
Yes.
that room that you see is her makeup and hair studio.
Perfect.
So I want you to talk
Yeah.
directly to her. So everything you're saying,
Yes.
you don't have to look at her.
So
but give
okay.
give her
So
that.
there's 2 parts. When you're in a service-based industry, I don't provide the services. I could, I don't. I run the business. If you are a service provider, do you really believe you do the best fucking work? You got to have faith knowing that no matter what. Because at the end of the day, if you're giving a great service, the money will follow. Because if somebody loves what you do, they're going to tell everybody. There's no gatekeeping in beauty. Because what happens is you're going to do someone's makeup and someone else will be like, oh shit, that looks really good. Who'd you go to? Boom. That other person comes in, 1 turns into 2, turns into 4, 4 turns into 8. For my business, it was a little bit different. I went after an idea that I created this concept back in 2013. I created the brand Sir back in 2013. Back then, no one believed that men were going to be in aesthetics. Oh, he's fucking gay if he
Macho,
takes a
macho, yeah,
facial.
macho, macho.
Now, okay, I'm going to use these words because now, back then, metrosexual. I'm like, why do you got to even use the word sexual? Because a man wants to take care of himself. I don't want to be with an ugly, dirty man.
Pedicure,
You know?
facial.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And every lady can contest to this. No lady wants to be with a man that doesn't groom himself. Toenails done. You don't need to get a pedicure, but have clean feet, clean hands. If you're going to have a beard, shape it up.
Yep.
If you're going to have a haircut, trim it. If deodorant. I mean, this is all part of just grooming.
Shave your balls, motherfuckers.
That too, especially if you're going to make, whatever. My kids may watch this, so I can't even go there
Sorry,
right
guys.
But you know what I'm saying? But it's just grooming in general. And then grooming now has morphed into lasers, Botox. We do hair exosomes. We make hair. Men get lip filler. Yeah, there's specialists now that I know that do other things with filler for male enhancement.
That's crazy.
Like it's now
crazy.
part of the game. But no one believed in me in 2013. They thought I was fucking nuts. But I learned early in life. I was very fortunate working for Cindy Barshop at Completely Bare. We had every celebrity come to us, and I learned from her. Everybody goes right, you go left.
Man, she had
Find that
Davies.
white space.
Yeah, she had Davies.
I was like, whoa. Yeah, shout out Davies. It's crazy.
FTD on the dirt. But it's, men want to take care of themselves. So now fast forward, I took it to market. I pulled it back out of market. I did a lot of consulting. I went partners twice, one in a chain of med spas, left them, opened up another one, got screwed in that deal, lost $250,000, almost lost everything, like legit everything. And that's when Sir came back.
No, break down that right there. You
partnerships? We can talk about partnerships.
No.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the partnerships. I want to know about the failures.
Oh, the failures?
And coming back, because some motherfuckers will fail and then go get a job in fucking Home Depot.
So
you failed, and kept failing, and then you fucking stood up again.
Well, because I'll tell you what, would that take? It takes
fucking
balls, crying, and a supportive staff. And if it wasn't for those three girls, Taylor Russo, Lena Darchi, and Alinda Lychee, I don't know if we'd be sitting here right now. Because when shit hit the fan, they're like, girl, we got you. And they were the ones that gave me the balls in the 11th hour to say, fuck it, keep going.
Was all your money gone?
All my money was gone at that point. So when I opened up in November in White Plains, literally I was like negative in my bank account. Now mind you, at this point I went from making 20, 30 bands a month to being negative and I'm a family of 5. I got my 2 kids, my husband and my mother-in-law living with me, and it was a fucking struggle. But those girls and my landlord Josephine of the Arc Suites of the beauty parlor, if my landlord, I called and I said, listen, we just took the lease, I don't know, something happened, a bad deal happened, somebody backed out the 11th hour, and she goes, you got this. And my girls were like, you got this. So I was fortunate that I had a supportive team, and my landlord was like, listen, we'll figure this out. So I'm like, fuck it.
Pay me when you pay me.
Well, no. But they've been really good. Like and it's like the hustle. So we open up in November. Me and Alvan will reconnect, and this is why Alvan, may he always be blessed upon blessings, Franjez, because all these people that when I relaunched in November under the Sir and for her brand were like supportive, and I don't forget that.
And they gave you interviews.
They gave me interviews and promotions, and they was like no dollars. And Dave Regina, shout out to Dave Regina, A Sanctuary Men's Network, where he went there too, and he didn't like. I've been blessed, which is why even when I first met Franjez, I said, Franjez, you don't know me, but I know a lot of motherfuckers. I said, I'm gonna get you on your podcast. Dave, you don't know me, but I know a lot of fucking people. I'm gonna connect. When the right time is to connect, I'm gonna connect, because I don't forget those. At that point I was 47 years old. I was making more money when I was 18.
Yeah. And
it was like, I don't forget those that supported me during the time. And it was just like, so the most important part of life, believe in yourself. And when there's times you're not going to believe in yourself and you're going to cry and you're going to second guess yourself, who the fuck is around you? Because when I was rocking and rolling, I made the highest gross in med spa per square foot. When I left this company, we did $15 million in 1 year alone. I had vultures around me. I thought all these people were my friends. And when I went from here and I'm starting up all over again at negative 1,000, now I know who was there. And all those people that were there, as I'm climbing, will all climb with me. I don't fuck around. Like, loyalty, my word is my word. I've learned, get rid of all the vultures, because you don't realize, right? Because you're good. Like, I want to see everybody win. If I can't win, maybe you could. If you can, maybe he can. Maybe all of us can. As long as somebody wins, right?
There's
That's the key to success.
Can I make a shout out really quick?
Go ahead.
Brother, the floor is yours.
Albanian women in general are very, very productive people. They're very strong people. And I want to make a shout out to all the Albanian women, because some of the Albanian women are the ones who kind of carry us in this world. If you see anybody that's really positive in the Albanian community, it's usually the women. You got Dua Lipa, Baby Rexha, all these other people. These are just some of the big names. Because there's some, even people that I'm probably not mentioning right now that do a lot for our community. Hana is one of them for sure. She's somebody I met that does a lot. So shout out to Albanian women everywhere around the world. They're very powerful. They're very smart.
All women.
They're very great people.
All women.
And they get the job done. That's one thing I'll tell you. Like, they get the job done. I shout them out. I respect them big time. Big time.
I love it. No, but
so and the one key is who's around you, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I was fortunate enough in life. I'm gonna go back to Alvan, because Alvan opened up the door for me for a lot of people, right? You're starting a business, somebody needs to help you. Who can you help? And it's not being an opportunist, it's seeking opportunity. There's a big fucking difference.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for opportunity, but when I make it, I'm always gonna make sure I pay it forward or pay it back. Opportunists just take and run, right? So it's who's around you knowing who can you rock with. So when things come up, that's how I like when certain things happen in the music industry with Friend Jazz, or I was doing something with Alvan, I invited him down, you know. Alvan blessed me doing the NEMS album release party. I only invited 2 people. Shout out to Mike Press, who filmed free content for me and free videos. And so my blessing was, let me get you in a room, in a private room, like I did with Friend Jazz, because he blessed me, where he got to meet Paul Rosenberg, Mark LaBelle, like all these people with shady records.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when I could pay it forward, 100% I always will. And that's, as a business owner, look at, there's that saying, someone said it today, Scram, your network is your net worth.
Facts.
real shit.
But keep it real. If you're gonna ask for a favor, is it a favor, or you're just looking for an opportunity where I can connect this one, and maybe it's gonna circle back, or connect me with this guy, because then eventually it's a hustle.
Back to the network thing. What I believe, and I've been doing this for 3 years, right? I took a year break because I lost confidence, I lost interest. You just feel like no one gives a fuck, nobody's watching, whatever. I don't know. To this day, I cannot give you a pinpoint answer of why I just stopped it. But once I got back rolling,
Divine time.
exactly. So once I got back rolling, you know what? I make sure I have a guest. If it's not every week, you know what? It don't have to be every week. As long as you're rocking and rolling, I choose to have guests. Some podcasts, they with their friends, they by themselves, they just giving gems, whatever. Everyone got their own shit going on. I choose to have guests. So, what I do is, sometimes I gotta dig deep. I don't fucking want to do this today. Yes, I made the plan last week, and I told Hannah I wanted to do it, but I'm fucking tired now. But you know what? I gotta fucking dig deep, press record, and make it happen, because you have to stay motivated, because it's so easy to get distracted and bum out and not give a fuck.
That's true.
Bro, it is
That's
so
true. It's very easy to lose yourself, bro. That Eminem song really makes sense when you get older. You really can lose yourself in the moment, bro, for real.
Yeah, because laziness,
trust me,
bro, that shit is a fucking...
The last 6 months mentally for me...
That shit is a fucking disease.
Which is why, who's your circle? Who's motivating you?
You're your own biggest enemy every single day, mentally. And
but it's okay, though.
Yeah,
there you go, number 3. Oh, that was an ambulance. That was number 3.
You're your own biggest enemy every single day. Your mind
you're in your own mind.
Your mind is your biggest enemy. It's your biggest friend. It's your biggest enemy.
Yep.
So
no, it happens to me all the time. Like right now, I used to drive. I got my CDL. I used to drive buses.
Okay.
Now I'm at a job. I'm a doorman, right? How often does a resident walk by me? Maybe every 20 minutes, every half hour. Now I'm in my own head. Okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. Sometimes I suffer from anxiety.
Me too.
I think about, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to fucking lose my girl. Like, it's just dumb shit.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Overthinking.
Like, over fucking thinking.
You got to live today.
You got to live today.
Live for today. Don't live for tomorrow.
Because my circle used to fuck me up like that.
Yeah.
My circle don't fuck me up like that now.
That's why I don't have a circle. My circle
I don't have a
is
circle.
ready.
My circle's my girl.
My circle's my team, but my team, like I got my girls, right? Like I got friends, like they're just What are you doing now? And
Best advice I learned was just live for today, bro. Don't think about yesterday. Don't think about tomorrow. Live for
No,
today.
and I'm learning that, and it's a beautiful thing because even like, bro, I've reached. I'm at the age now that I'm gonna be 50 this year in December. Right?
God bless, bro. You don't look.
Capricorn, right?
You don't look 50 at all.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Capricorn
A lot
or
of
Sagittarius?
I'm a real Sagittarius. December.
Oh.
Yeah, not that fucking fake November Sagittarius.
My daughter's one. Oh, God.
So.
God bless you.
Sorry. So I
high
think about
high maintenance.
Look at the crazy shit that I think about, right? A lot of people my age lost their parents, right? Bro, I lost my dad. He was a piece of shit, so it didn't really hurt me, and of course I love him. I loved him, but I really fuck up my head sometimes thinking about. I see a post. Oh, R.I.P. And a random friend posted about his mom passed away 10 years ago. I'll think about that shit for a half hour and be depressed.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about losing my mom.
My mind is the same way.
Is your
bro.
mom still alive?
I watch a sad movie, bro, and instantly get sad. I'm like, what is
It
this?
is so fucked up, bro.
I'm like, it's a movie. It's fake.
No, it's
no.
not that. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
It's
Bring it
feeling.
down.
You're in tune and you're sensitive, and you got to learn how to control. And this is where I fucked up for a lot. That going back to the energy vampires
Yep.
or energy whatever, you have a lot of energy in you, and when you're around something that's super emotional and it hits your heart, it explodes.
Yep.
So you have to control that energy. You have a lot of energy in you. You got to control that energy and then use it towards something.
Yeah, I use it
Something
towards my
else,
career
more
now,
positive.
and I started doing that because I would always get really deeply emotionally attached to things, and now I use that towards my goals.
Break down your career. What's your rap name? Wait, are you a rapper or are you a musician? Or
Well,
you an artist?
Artist, because I'm more of the writing and making music. Like, I don't really call myself a rapper, because rapper, you really got to be an MC. Like,
Yeah.
just start spitting off the top of your head. I can't do that. I'm not going to lie to people.
So what would you say? You're an artist, and what is your
I go by my name. Everything I do is my name is Rrok. Like, it's iamrrok. Even my Instagram is iamrrok. My Twitter, my YouTube, my everything is iamrrok. Because that's just me. I always want to be me for the rest of my life. I don't care how anybody judges me. I don't care how anybody looks at me. I'm just me. So, you like it or not, that's your problem. I'm going to just keep working.
Where can they find your music?
You can find me on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, everything.
Under what?
My name is spelled Rrok. So that's the Albanian way of rock. But in Albanian, it's Rrok. You got to roll the R.
Rrok.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's my name, and you can just search me up there, and you'll find all my music.
Show love to the brother, man.
Shout out.
Before we go, that was a promo. So that was your promo. I didn't even know I was gonna do that, but it worked out.
You want to get back to this T-shirt, don't you?
I was gonna get back to the T-shirt, and you know about the T-shirt.
Yeah.
So you can both talk.
When I
about
saw
can
that,
talk
I
about
said,
God.
"What?"
Let him set it off, and you finish it.
No, but-
No,
what is
I'm
that?
gonna set it off and let him finish
Yeah,
it.
let him set it
So
off.
Albanians have taken over the music game.
Yeah.
Started with before BB Regia was
Action Bronson.
well, actually, yeah, Action
I love
Bronson
Action Bronson.
first. BB Regia, you got Dua Lipa.
Rita Ora.
Rita Ora started with
Ava
the
Max.
females. Rita Ora started with the females,
Yeah,
right?
Rita Ora was
so
the
now you had
boss.
Gashi, and this is why I love Gashi. Gashi came, literally, he was a garbage man. Like, his family was super,
he
like,
was a doorman.
immigrant. He was throwing out garbage, just got signed to Rockefeller. I refer to him as the Albanian Madonna because he has reinvented himself a few times. Like, he started with Rock Nation, hardcore hip hop, doing crazy stuff. Then he released some like cowboy album. He went independent. He has his own record label, Orca Sounds, coming out now with Albanian Psycho, and I believe teasing maybe going into rock and roll. So he's reinventing himself, and I love that, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got mad respect, mad love. You know, obviously I got the Albanian Eagle in the back, and I have a love and appreciation for music.
Yeah.
I love it.
But Sunny Hill, the reason why the combo T-shirt was Sunny Hill's like a music festival in Kosovo every year, run by Dua Lipa's dad,
Yep.
Nice.
and they have amazing artists.
I was just there 2 weeks ago, literally, and it was a
And you
3-day
performed
event. Yeah, and I performed there that year that Gashi was there, actually. I performed the same night as him, which was great. But I performed I performed with the two, literally the biggest hip hop legends in my country, which are MC Crenshaw and Lyrical Son. They're literally the two best Albanian hip hop artists of all time. They're the Biggie Smalls and Tupac there. And I performed on there on stage with them. And then Gashi came on after as like the main opening act, you know, for the U.S. performers. But it was great, man. It was a great event. I was just there last week. Got to see Dua Lipa perform for 2 hours. She's amazing. The whole event. Anybody, even from America, go visit, because if you wanna enjoy a nice week, just go there, enjoy it, have fun. It's the most coolest vibe ever, and the people there treat you really good, man. They don't care what skin color you are, who you are. They treat you great.
I want to hang out a little bit more.
You want to hang out a little bit more?
Hang out a little bit more.
Am I that good?
Hell yeah. No, you keep it real though. You have good energy. You're true to
Next
who you
time we
are.
gotta bring some Barrek here. I'm gonna bring you some Barrek.
Now we're gonna play some dominoes, because by the way, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans love dominoes just as much as we do. We can play.
We're very
all
similar.
day
Very
long.
similar. Very similar
But
people.
All day long.
Let me give you both your flowers. Let me give you the flowers first, Hannah. The way you've treated me since I met you, your energy is fucking amazing. For you to even tell Frances, yo, you know, tell him to pull up, you know, we're gonna collab, you know, the face you gave me, and I even asked, because Frances is like, why you ask? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the facial the service that you provided, we need more shots, bro. The service that you provided, I believe it was like
I forgot.
250, 225. So let's get back to the point about the money. You didn't even care about that, because you saw something in me that you said, you know what, I want that kid here, and I want him, and I want to collab with him. That alone made me happy and made me tell Frances, let's make it happen. Because for someone to put their business on the line and attach me to their world and to collab with me, because you know what collaboration means? Oh shit.
Alignment.
It's an alignment. So now, if someone that will be like, oh, you fuck with him? Like, you didn't give a shit about none of that. You just saw, you did your research, you saw what I was doing, and you said, yo, Frances, I want to fuck with that kid. And we collab, and that shit is still on my page to this day. If you go down, I got the blue mask on.
Yep.
And I just want to thank you for coming to my platform. It took a while. You know, we got shit going on in our lives. But
Mondays are my Mondays.
Thank you for always letting me know that you trying to fuck with me. And that's it. That's it's, as raw as I could put it is, she is, and I'm still learning my brand, and I'm still trying to make my shit happen. And you are, and we all are. Thank you.
We all are.
But just for you trying to, you know, be associated with me and collab with me was important, and you brought this talented brother as well. You didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, nah, I ain't going over there. But thank you for coming as well, my brother.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
And I didn't even know that you were a bad motherfucker with 40 million fucking... Like, numbers mean something in this world. And I didn't even know I was around greatness. You know what I'm saying?
We're all great.
We're
all
real,
great.
That's real shit, my brother.
Connecting
We all
dots.
great.
So thank you both for coming. I like to do final thoughts. That could be anything that you hadn't, you know, that you want to let off your chest, something that we forgot. You first. Final thoughts, my love.
As much as I love talking about culture, there's so many cultures that if you really look at each and every culture, it's all the same. Same beliefs, same thoughts.
Same
There's
struggles.
a little, same struggles. So enough with the fucking nonsense. Enough with the racism. Enough with all that fucking, like, we're all humans. Let's just go back to being human beings. That's all I wish for. No, I'm serious, because people are like, oh, you know, you align and you got... I've heard comments people made to me with my brand, and I'm like, I'm about human beings that have good souls.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what color they are, what race they are, how much money they got, whether they got a pot to piss in or not. Because you want to know why? Gandhi, he did not evolve around money. He was not a billionaire, gazillionaire like all these other people. But when he spoke, he controlled the fucking world because he was humble. He was true to himself, and he was a human being first.
Word.
So if we could all go back to being like Gandhi, we'd be all right now.
Yeah.
Think about that one. That's a gem I want everyone to think about.
Like Mandela, after you get your fucking
Nelson,
ass kicked, you do your fucking time, and you still come out and change the world.
Word.
Yeah.
He could have been fucking. He could have been a piece of shit and said, "Fuck everybody, let's go to war."
Exactly.
You know, but he said, "You know what?
Oh, that's a whole...
I took the 20. I took the 25. now I'm gonna fucking let my people know, and he fucking freed his country. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But my brother, final thoughts.
I mean,
Break it
for
down.
me, for final
Floor is
thoughts, I just like to be positive. Anybody going through any mental challenges at the moment in life, you're going to be okay. You're going to get through everything. I've been through hell and back a million times. I'm still through hell and back every single day. But just know everything's going to be okay. Everybody, if you put your mind to a goal, you're going to complete it. Just do it. Wake up every morning, tell yourself you love yourself and you love God, and you're going to be okay. And there you go. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. And can you, and
Thank you.
Before this shot,
Yes.
I want both of you, right, to give Lexi a shout out and tell her she got this shit. She's gonna
Yo,
fucking
Lexi.
do it.
Lexi.
Even though
Lexi.
she's helping me, fuck abs sometimes. Do your own fucking thing.
Oh, Lexi, girl, I got you. I'm doing New York Fashion Week in September.
Hey,
Hold on.
Hey.
That was yesterday's meeting.
Yeah. Oh.
Why? Because of going back to Albanian, blessed me doing them's album release. I met Bart called me, New York Fashion Week, boom, met Andy Hilfiger
They need
yesterday.
makeup.
Bro, I told you
They
should
need-
have.
they need
I
makeup.
told
That's
you
what I'm
should
saying,
have
like,
messed.
you know, but it's just because it's organic. You want to know why? Because the people that I met, I actually cared about, and it wasn't like, what can I make off of you? Yo, let's rock together. Let's have a good vibe. And if it's the organic relationships are the ones that last, and that's the ones that will always become fruitful.
Yeah, and people need makeup.
You can either go buy a fruit. Listen, look at it like this, right? There was an old saying.
Break it
Jesus said, you give a man a fish, you feed him for the day. You teach him how to fish, you feed him for life, right? Now, I can either have her buy fruit, or she could teach me, or I could teach her how to plant a fruit tree that's always going to feed her,
That's right.
right? So what do you want to do? You want the one-off, or you want longevity? But when you plant that tree, what do you got to do? You got to wait. And you got to sit there and wait till it forms a tree, till it forms a seed, a fruit, and whatever. There's patience. You want longevity, you need patience. You ain't got no patience, you got to be a one-off.
I'm 10 years deep into what I'm doing right now with social media and
I'm 3
everything.
years deep.
Trust me, it
I
takes
created
patience.
this
It takes
fucking
time.
brand 12 years ago, motherfuckers. And look, and I'm just kicking off literally now.
Me too.
With like three
Like,
or four,
literally.
with 3 or 4 fucking failures.
A lot more than that in
A
between.
lot more than that. Look at that.
And I made other people fucking millions in between.
Just 2 years ago, I was at 9,000 followers. I'm at 125 today. And
God bless.
it's-
To the million mark, to the million mark.
That's crazy.
By the way, we're gonna knock this shit out.
No.
You said don't do it.
Yeah, we gotta do the
No,
last
no,
one.
we're not going to knock it off. But
We could do it. We could do it.
No,
We could do it.
no.
We could do it. No, I got it.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
pull
totally-
the Zoti
I'm a man.
No. I want a real Albanian, like not a saying, like a little quick prayer or something.
That's it.
Is there
Zoti
something that you
Dukrisi.
guys do?
I'll let her do that.
You gonna break it?
Oh man, I thought you were gonna do it.
No, me with prayers, nah.
No,
Not a
it's not a
prayer.
prayer. It's not a prayer.
Like a
So,
shot.
Zoti
Quote or some
Dukrisi Misakini. So it means like you pray to God and say thank you for coming.
You
thank
can
for
say
hospitality.
Mystic in the Earth, Mirsa Yajetum, like we just found you, we're here.
Oh, but
Thank
I
you for
get
being
it.
here.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
so say
appreciate
it
you
again.
guys. Mirsa in the Earth, Falimenderet, Kalovshimir, Zuar, and guys, enjoy.
Albanian,
Brown.
baby.
Zuar.
So Chris Brown after party tonight, VIP status.
We're not going to that shit. You
I
fucking
am.
Celebrity.
Can I come? Shit. I'm trying to dance.
We didn't even get to that. Thank you.
Thank you guys. This was amazing.
Oh,
Bro, can I tell you?
Fucking
Organically, how
Can I
things
tell you,
happen.
this is my favorite
Let it go.
podcast I've been on.
great. Really?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I love this.
It's
And then, I'm usually in the studio with Fran Jez, but this is my summer shit.
you met franchise that night.
Yeah, I met him that night at
Good brother. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
At the
brother.
club. Honestly, this is
I
I
got
love
you
this,
though,
bro.
girl.
This is amazing.
You're
I have
gonna
my
do my
car in the
makeup one
background.
day.
That's what I wanted.